Jupiter's Great Red Spot is tearing itself apart in front of astronomers, flinging chunks of its own storm clouds into open space. In 2019, Hubble caught it happening in real time. A streak of red material stretched nearly 10,000 miles from the storm's edge, then snapped free entirely, dissolving into the surrounding clouds within days. Nobody had ever watched the Great Red Spot lose a piece of itself before. Astronomers who had studied this storm for generations, across dozens of missions and thousands of photographs, had never seen anything remotely like it. The Great Red Spot isn't just a big storm. It's an anticyclone larger than Earth that has raged continuously since at least 1830, and possibly since 1665, when the astronomer Giovanni Cassini first sketched a similar mark on Jupiter's cloud tops. Winds inside it scream past 400 miles an hour, fast enough to circle the entire storm in about 6 Earth days. When NASA's Voyager 1 photographed it in 1979, the storm stretched over 25,000 miles across, wide enough to swallow 2.5 Earths side by side with room to spare. That's what makes the shrinking so strange. Measurements from the Hubble Space Telescope's long-term monitoring program show the storm has been losing roughly 580 miles of width every year. It now measures under 10,000 miles across, less than half its size at Voyager's flyby, and the flaking events like the one in 2019 appear to be part of how it's losing mass. We post one of these deep dives every single day, so subscribe now if you don't want to miss where this story goes next. Here's the part that stopped researchers cold. As the Great Red Spot shrinks, it isn't slowing down. Wind speeds inside the storm have actually increased even as its overall width contracts, based on Hubble Opal program data collected between 2009 and 2020. A storm losing size but gaining internal speed behaves less like something fading out and more like something compressing under its own instability, the same way a spinning skater speeds up by pulling their arms in tight. Drop a comment below if you've ever noticed the spot looking different in photos over the years, because amateur astronomers with backyard telescopes have been tracking this shift for over a decade. Jupiter has lost storms this size before. The white ovals, once 3 separate giant storms photographed for decades, merged and eventually faded entirely by the early 2000s, proving nothing on this planet lasts forever, not even a storm 3 centuries old and twice the size of ours. If the Great Red Spot keeps shrinking and speeding up at its current pace, some atmospheric scientists think it could stabilize into a smaller, tighter storm within our lifetimes, while others think it may simply tear apart the way it did in 2019, one flake at a time, until there's nothing left on Jupiter to name. Hit the bell so you catch it the moment new footage comes in.